Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and today this is actually an unscripted video. I want to talk about Super Mario 3D All-Stars coming out on the 35th anniversary, and just some of my feelings towards some really confusing things I'm seeing online. Mostly stemming from people complaining about the $60 price tag for the 3D All-Stars. I mean, really, what did you expect from Nintendo with a new game? Yes, it's 3 ports, but they are up-resed a bit, they do look a little bit nicer, and like I said, it's Nintendo. And I think the timing-wise of that Crash and Spyro, like 6-pack of games being released at the same time, the announcement as this, didn't do it any favors. The problem is, it really shouldn't compare the two, honestly. Look, whether you want to admit it or not, Nintendo games have a little bit more value than Activision, honestly. Very rarely do Nintendo games actually go on permanent sale where it cuts its price, especially since stuff like the Nintendo Select series is completely gone from the Switch. And yeah, who wouldn't want all 3 of these games, 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, getting remade from the ground up using Odyssey's engine? They would look amazing, I'm not going to deny that, but I'm trying to keep my expectations in check. Everyone's like, well, they did it for Super Mario All-Stars for the SNES for the NES games. Well, yeah, but that's also pixel-based art. It's a little bit different than 3D modeling. And those games are a lot smaller than these 3D games. I mean, there's 120 stars in 64, there's 120 shine sprites in Sunshine, then there's 120 stars in Galaxy, then there's the extra green stars, right? There's green stars in that one. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Galaxy. But there's a lot in each of these games to fill it out, to make that $60 price tag worth it. Now, people are also comparing the eShop prices from the Wii U. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, you can get Mario 64 for $10, and I think Galaxy 1 or 2 you could have gotten for like $10 to $20. I don't fully remember right now. But yeah, again, it's still different. These are up-resed guys. Also, Sunshine's not cheap. A lot of GameCube games are not cheap to find. And that's just how it is. I don't get people making this comparison, getting frustrated. Look, there's so much content here. Look at the Link's Awakening remake. Look, I loved it, but it didn't really add much to the gameplay or the story, or the dungeon making was kind of cool, but I barely touched it. My point being is that was $60, and this has a lot more content. Also, nostalgia. It's funny how everyone was begging for this for the longest time. All these rumors, they were excited, they were hyped, and now I'm seeing people complaining it was $60. Did you really think it was going to be $40? Because come on, people. Use some logic. This is Nintendo. I'm okay with the $60 price tag for what I'm getting. Would I like it cheaper? Oh yeah, I will take it cheaper in a heartbeat. But it's Nintendo. Sometimes they don't make the most consumer-friendly decisions. Not saying $60 isn't fair, I kind of think it is, but let's transition to that time limit that they have on this game. This is a big issue, people. Why? Why is it limited to March 31st? It's just making scalpers go crazy already, which is really, oh my gosh. I looked on eBay and I see some for over $100, these pre-orders. And then I go to Best Buy and it's still available for pre-order there. So, people, if you're looking for a physical copy, it's still available. Digital, it's gonna be $60, just get it. Like they even said, I believe it was in, if you go to the page on the eShop, it says once you have it, you have it. Like if you have a corrupted file, they'll let you re-download it. So you don't have to worry about that. And perhaps this backlash might change things, because Pikmin 3 was removed when Pikmin 3 Deluxe was announced, but it came back, so maybe they'll change their mind with how bad this is. I don't know. There definitely is a lot to unpack with what we found out that day at the Mario Direct. I'm not surprised it was shadow dropped. With all the high expectations for anything they announce, I think shadow dropping might actually be the future of all Directs, because no matter what, people were disappointed, mad, flame wars started. I mean, yes, saying like in the treehouse from Paper Mario, we're gonna have a new game. Yeah, Beyblade did not need to be there. I mean, I'm sure you got paid by WayForward to put it there, but Yeah, that ended really badly. But back on topic, I do believe the 3D All Stars is something to be excited about. And I'm still shocked people aren't excited. I mean, a lot of people are, but I see a lot of people critical. Even people who are annoyed that the logo on the game cart is not centered. Yeah, it's a little annoying, and I can get some people being OCD, but it's not that big a deal. You're not going to stare at it. It's going to be in your game system, people. Come on. Another part that is a little head scratching, I don't get why they didn't add Galaxy 2. I know they were trying to make this like, oh look, it's this game, this game, this game, but Galaxy 2 honestly is DLC before DLC existed. They've stated that Galaxy 2 is all the unused ideas from Galaxy 1, which is a bit disappointing. I do like both Galaxies. I do enjoy the more openness of 1, but 2 kind of gets you straight to the levels, which is nice. But, oh well. There's other ways to eventually play it, hopefully. Personally, on a very personal note, I'm excited for Sunshine. I know I'm in the minority, but Sunshine is such a fun game. I know it has flaws. I know it can be very frustrating at times, but I just have such fond memories of it. And I'm going to go right into it. Well, maybe not right into it. I do think I'll start with 64. Kind of go in order. Not that, there's a story to progression of any way, but it's a very exciting time. They threw out a lot of stuff. The Mario 35 challenge is something I'm really hyped for. Yeah, I think the 3D world is going to be a lot of fun next year. And I feel like there's still more to come for the Mario 35th anniversary. I think they're holding back a little bit. I will say I like the idea of the Mario Kart home live circuit or whatever it's called. My problem with it is that price tag. That's $100 for one player. If you want another player, that's another $100. I have not seen where you can individually buy just the Luigi card or just the Mario card. I feel like it'll be Labo. It'll come and go. It might get a little bit more popular because of Mario in the title, but I was really hoping for some DLC for Mario Kart, or even a Mario Kart 9. I still think we'll just get DLC if we get anything. But alas, we did not. We just got what we got. But you know what? I think if I ever get a chance to grab one and I have the extra money, I might. It should be a lot of fun, but it just seems way too expensive for what you get. I'm wondering the length, like, it can't be a forever track. They've got to be like, hey, it can only be so far. So there's going to be limits that I haven't seen many people talk about. And I am very excited that there's not a long wait between us learning about 3D All-Stars and getting 3D All-Stars. But we need to know a little bit more about this year. I'm happy that it's coming out. I'm happy for Pikmin 3. I'm going to pick both those up. I'm going to have a great time. But there's nothing really new on the horizon. And I can definitely see a Smash reveal. Potentially even having it released this year. Hopefully. But it is looking a little bare at the end of the year, and I've been trying to keep very positive about, hey, Nintendo still has something. Nintendo still has something. COVID's pushing things back, so we got to be more positive, and we got to just not let that put us down. But maybe that's it. But I don't think the last thing they're going to have out is in October. There's got to be one more big game. And usually, the last few years, we've been able to say, oh, it's always Pokemon. Some Pokemon's out there. But no, there's no Pokemon this year, which is good. And I know Crown Tundra's coming, but that's still just DLC. We need something else. So I don't know what Nintendo has in their back pocket. I feel they have a surprise. One more surprise for this year. We'll see what it is. But I am excited for 3D All-Stars. I still don't understand people and their confusion and their frustration with the price tag. Come on, people. Be realistic. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on Mario 3D All-Stars? Let me know in the comments below and anything about the 35th Mario anniversary. If you like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord, and consider helping out on Patreon. As always, this is the Nintendo Network signing off.